Hello, my name is Mr. Fay. I'm an 8th grade physical science and engineering teacher. And I want to talk to you quickly about how I use a word wall in my middle school classroom. We're up at the ceiling in the front of my room here, and across the front wall above the boards, I have 9 boxes, each representing a different chapter or unit that I teach. First one being scientific inquiry. Each of the boxes is labeled with each of the names of the chapter. As we move along through concepts, students are able to construct on Post-its word wall cards. And basically they just have to have the concept clearly written, pretty large. They need to have some sort of picture and an example or definition, basically anything that they think pertains to the topics that we're talking about. Kids will turn in tons of these. It's a great filler activity when you have some groups that are done with a lab and other groups that aren't done. And anyone that's selected to be put up on the wall will receive a bonus sticker in their portfolio. Now, since we're trying to teach more from an integrated standpoint and all of my topics aren't necessarily going in order this year, it's worked out nicely because all the names of the topics are already out across the front of the board, and anytime we do anything that pertains to one of the topics that happens later in the year, or kids ask questions about topics that we will be hitting later in the year, we can write down their questions and actually stick them on the word walls further down the wall, so we know that when we get there we can either address the concept that we've already talked about in a different class, or we can address questions that they may have asked earlier in the year. So this is how I use a word wall. Oh, word about the word wall. It's impossible to get stuff to stick to some of these walls, and I actually used clear contact paper in the upper right-hand corners for the large signs, and these are Post-its that are enhanced with Scotch tape, and they seem to work pretty well. So thank you very much. Bye-bye.